120 minutes at Donbass Arena ended. The Euro 2012 semi-final match between Spain and Portugal is currently tied at 0-0, forcing both teams to enter a decisive penalty shootout to determine the finalist. Xabi Alonso, a very reliable player in taking penalty kicks, stepped up to take the first shot for Spain. But this midfielder couldn't defeat Rui Patricio, putting La Roja under immense pressure. The ambition to defend the championship title of Vicente del Bosque's team continues to be tested, as Spain has been criticized throughout Euro 2012. It's not the Tiki Taka style that fans have come to know, but rather the passing game has become boring and even sleep-inducing. Spain arrived in Poland and Ukraine with many concerns, as defender Carles Puyol couldn't participate due to a knee surgery, similar to the case of star forward David Villa, who suffered a broken leg in a match against Al Sadd at the FIFA Club World Cup in December 2011. Meanwhile, another notable name, Fernando Torres, hasn't been in good form lately with Chelsea, and above all, there's an underlying conflict within the team, with the focus being on players from the two arch-rival clubs, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Difficulties are stacking up for Vicente del Bosque and his team on their journey to script a new chapter in football history, becoming the first team to successfully defend the Euro Championship title. Lying in Group C alongside Italy, Croatia, and the Republic of Ireland, Spain, the defending champions, were considered the top contender for the group's leading position. Spain's first opponent was Italy, and in this match, Coach Del Bosque surprised by not fielding any traditional striker, but instead deploying Cesc Fabregas in a false nine role, akin to what Pep Guardiola had done with Barcelona last season. As usual, Spain maintained overwhelming ball possession, but the chances they created were unclear against Italy's disciplined defense. However, in the 64th minute, an excellent play by Pirlo created an opportunity for Di Natale to beat Iker Casillas in a one-on-one situation, opening the scoring for Italy. However, just 3 minutes later, everything returned to square one. A brilliant combination within a tight space involving Iniesta and David Silva was perfectly finished by Fabregas, leveling the score at 1 each. In the remaining minutes of the second half, Italy began to play more defensively and even resorted to rough play to unsettle the technical stars of Spain. However, they still managed some good opportunities but failed to capitalize on them. The final score was a draw. In the second match against the Republic of Ireland, Coach Del Bosque made changes by reintroducing Fernando Torres into the starting lineup as the spearhead striker, and these changes proved effective. In the 4th minute, Torres decisively opened the scoring for Spain with a strong shot. Continuously, the pressure from the red-shirted team persisted, but it wasn't until the 49th minute of the second half that they could double the lead after a skillful play by David Silva. Then, in the 70th and 83rd minutes respectively, Torres and Fabregas each scored another goal, sealing a comprehensive 4-0 victory for Spain. In the final match of the group stage, Spain had to face Croatia, a team not easy to play against at all. If they were complacent, Coach Del Bosque and his team could pay the price with elimination from the tournament. As predicted, Spain encountered numerous difficulties against Croatia's resilient play. Throughout the match, the Spanish seemed helpless in finding goals, and they could have faced bitter disappointment in the 59th minute if not for Casillas' excellence. It wasn't until the 88th minute that Spanish fans could breathe a sigh of relief from Fabregas's excellent pass, where Iniesta delicately controlled with his chest before providing an easy assist for Jesus Navas to score, officially sending Spain into the knockout stage as group winners. As the Group C winners, Spain would face France in the quarterfinals, the second-place team from Group D. In this match, Coach Del Bosque reverted to using Fabregas as a false nine, replacing Fernando Torres, who didn't perform well in the match against Croatia. Right from the start, Spain immediately pushed for attacks, and their efforts paid off in the 19th minute with Alonso's goal after a superb play by Jordi Alba on the left flank. With the lead, Spain's possession-based play became even more frustrating, making it difficult for the French team to regain possession, let alone mount attacks. As time ticked away towards the end, Spain continued to deny France possession, and in the final minutes of regulation time, everything concluded for the French team, as Pedro was fouled inside the penalty area, resulting in a penalty for Spain. From the penalty spot, Alonso completed his brace with a precise shot, securing a 2-0 victory for La Roja and advancing them to the semi-finals, where an Iberian Peninsula showdown awaited against Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal. In this match, coach Del Bosque once again surprised by using Negredo as the highest forward in the attacking line. With a well-balanced style, Portugal posed many difficulties for Spain, although Vicente Del Bosque's troops still had overwhelming ball possession. The dangerous opportunities they created were not clear. Sometimes, even the red-shirted team's fans experienced moments of panic against Portugal's attacks, especially when the ball reached Ronaldo's feet. Throughout the first and second halves and the 30 minutes of extra time, Spain's best chance came in the 104th minute. But Andres Iniesta's close-range shot couldn't beat Patricio's excellence. The score after 120 minutes remained goalless, forcing both teams to enter a decisive penalty shootout to determine the owner of the ticket to the final match. In the first penalty kick, Alonso couldn't beat Rui Patricio. However, immediately after, Iker Casillas made amends for his teammate, brilliantly saving Moutinho's shot. In the second and third penalties, Iniesta and Piqué for Spain, Pepe and Nani for Portugal, all successfully executed their kicks. In the fourth round of penalties, Sergio Ramos succeeded with a beautiful Panenka shot, while Bruno Alves hit the crossbar, sending the score to 3-2 in favor of Spain after 4 rounds. With success in the 5th round, Spain would secure their spot in the final. The chosen one was Cesc Fabregas, the number 10 midfielder, who succeeded with a shot that hit the post and went into the net, sending Spain proudly into the final match. On the evening of July 1st, 2012, in the capital city of Kiev, Ukraine, the final match of Euro 2012 took place. Spain's opponent was the team they faced in the opening match, Italy. Italy entered this match with great confidence after defeating Germany 2-1 in the semi-finals, thanks to the outstanding performance of striker Mario Balotelli. Meanwhile, Spain was facing a lot of criticism for their dull play in the semi-final against Portugal. Italy had previously played well against Spain in the group stage, with a sharp defensive counter-attacking style. However, in this match, coach Cesare Prandelli decided to have his players play more defensively. But that decision proved costly for Italy, as after a few minutes of being pinned back, Spain regained their rhythm and immediately went into Tiki Taka mode. Their quick combinations within tight spaces truly troubled Italy. With relentless pressure, Italy couldn't hold on, and in the 14th minute they conceded. From Iniesta's through ball, Fabregas made a fantastic effort before crossing perfectly for Silva to head in the opening goal for Spain. Italy, forced to attack, found themselves in a difficult position. Spain understood this very well and immediately made Italy pay in the 41st minute. Xavi's through ball found Alba, who beat Buffon in a one-on-one situation, doubling Spain's lead just before halftime. The enthusiasm soared for Spain in the second half, while Italy continued to struggle. Substitute Thiago Motta, who had only been on the field for 3 minutes, went down injured, prompting Cesare Prandelli to exhaust all his substitutions. As a result, Italy had to play with 10 men for the remaining 30 minutes of the match. With a 2-goal lead, dominance, and a man advantage, Spain seemed to be on the verge of clinching the championship. They played confidently in the remaining minutes. However, in the 84th minute, Vicente Del Bosque's men scored their 3rd goal thanks to substitute Fernando Torres, after a clever pass from Xavi. But Italy's tragedy didn't stop there. 4 minutes later, Torres once again made a smart run before laying the ball off for Juan Mata to slot home, sealing a comprehensive 4-0 victory for Spain. 4-0 in a Euro final, a result that few could have imagined. What unfolded in the 90 minutes in Kiev was Spain's absolute domination over Italy with their devastating Tiki Taka football. After the ups and downs of the early stages of the tournament, even facing criticism for their boring passing game, Spain proved that change is the best way to survive in today's open world. No one can win with the same formula and style forever. But in any situation, even if the explosive attacks are no longer there, Spain remained effective, resilient, and stable in all aspects. Most importantly, with the Euro 2012 championship, Spain made history by becoming the first team to successfully defend the European Championship, and now 3 consecutive championships after Euro 2008 and World Cup 2010, an unparalleled achievement and a testament to Spain's formidable strength in the golden era, one of the most formidable and attractive teams in the history of world football. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to KZ's Story so you won't miss our latest content. And now, goodbye and see you again.